Welcome back to Bayou Time. I'm Jacob DeGate. It's now my pleasure to be joined by Ashley Barahona, who is the Executive Director for Terrebonne Foundation for Academic Excellence. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Jacob, for having me.
All right. Can you tell us what are some events you have going on recently?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Talk about TFAE
yeah,
and the
sure.
foundation. Absolutely. So, the Terrebonne Foundation for Academic Excellence has been in existence for 32 years.
Wow.
We have been servicing the public school system and our literacy programs for over 3 decades. And so, since our, creation, we have funded almost $2 million in teacher grants to our public
Wow.
school educators. Yeah, it's incredible the amount of impact that the foundation has been able to create in a small frame, actually, of time. In addition to that, we are the sole funders of the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, with help, obviously, with our endowment investors and the Bayou Community Foundation. We have delivered over 375,000 books to our youngest little residents from birth to 5 years of age. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library will mail you out a book that's age appropriate for your child, free, at no
Hmm.
cost to the parents. And we all know that literacy starts at birth. And
Sure.
so this is our sole mission, to really enhance the education, to really spark passion in the young minds for those to read, and for parents to spend that quality time with their child. And so we also have other programs that include our Girls Who Code Camp, which is sponsored by Chevron, and we host it at Fletcher. It's a week-long fun
Hmm.
for 30 lucky girls who are nominated through the public school system, and they learn more than just coding and
Hmm.
STEM-related information. It's almost like a sisterhood. These girls come in very shy and timid, and by the end of the week, they're outspoken. I can't keep them quiet. And our theme every year for the camp is to be brave and not perfect. So we really want to teach these young ladies to, reach outside of their comfort zone and try new things that you may fail, but you will eventually succeed if you don't give
What
up.
age group is it?
Fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh grade.
Wow.
And those nominations come directly from the teachers
Mhm.
and from the guidance counselors in the public school system.
All right. And can you, for those unfamiliar out there, can you explain a little bit what coding is? Because I know some people out there might know.
Hey, right. Well, coding, I'm definitely not an expert in coding, but I tell you what, these girls learn how to take everyday objects
Mhm.
and code them with the computer to
Mhm.
make them work on command,
I got you.
basically. So they use a system, they use different makey kits,
Mhm.
and what they create is, I mean, it blows my mind every year what these young girls can come up with.
Sure. And then that's amazing to get them in, at that young of age to be able to start doing that to really, I guess, it can set them on the right path, especially if they have the interest. There's a lot of future potential where they could use that for.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we really want to, even if you're not interested in coding, some of these girls maybe have never been introduced to this particular field. And so, even if we give them that little spark, that little encouragement, and tell them, hey, look, this might be something you're interested in, just to kind of get them exposed to the world of
Sure.
computers and coding, it may potentially lead them to a career that's very successful in the future.
Sure. And they can learn that the computer is more than just YouTube,
Yes,
because.
absolutely. And I have to mention, this is free for the girls. They
Sure.
come, they can attend. We team up with the Terrebonne Parish School System to provide transportation, and all of this is done by our generous sponsors and the fact that we can raise money throughout the year for these different programs.
Okay, and you mentioned earlier the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. That's another, I guess, good way to get people or young people interested in not just watching videos. Doing something a little bit different. That's more academic, I guess you'd do it, and getting back to reading books, and that's a great thing as well.
Yes, yes. And the idea behind the entire program is, it's from birth.
Mhm.
So we really want to encourage, parent and child time. Even if your child is just an infant, just to sit there and read to your child, it grows a type of bond that can't be broken. And also, it's been proven that during the early stage of the brain's development, the more vocabulary your child's exposed to, the more likely they are are better readers and they do excel in their school age.
Okay, and for any parents out there or grandparents are out there that are watching that may want to sign up their kids, can you tell them where to go?
Yeah, absolutely. You can visit our website, www.tfae.org, and all the information's on our website. You can sign up your child, and if you like to also help support the program, maybe your child graduated from the program and you would like to give back to the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, you can also donate on our website as well. It costs about $25 a year for each child, and for the lifetime of your, I guess you can say, subscription, it costs $150 for 5 years for a child to be in the program.
Wonderful. And of course, I guess there's many different fundraisers that y'all have that y'all are
Yes.
able to provide these opportunities for the kids in the area.
Yeah, we have our biggest fundraiser coming up this weekend that we're very excited about.
You have a big fundraiser that helps fund a lot of what the organization does. Can you tell us a little bit what's coming up this weekend?
Yes, so it's been called the premier event. We are celebrating over 2 decades of the Food Festival and 5K Run for Excellence presented by Terrebonne General Health Systems. It's going to be held this Saturday, May 13th, downtown Houma in the Courthouse Square, kind of on the corner of Good and Belanger Street. There's like a parking lot right there. We take up the whole block. We will start the day off with the Battle of the School Bands. We have all 4 of our local high school bands coming out to compete for the best of the school bands. And it's a chance for those schools to get money. We will donate back to their band programs. And so they'll come out and battle it out to take home the title. That will begin at 4 p.m.
4? Okay.
And then at 6 p.m., we will open the gates. Oh, excuse me. We'll open the gates for the run and the food fest.
Okay. In the run itself, how far is it again?
It's
a 5K?
3.2 miles.
Okay, 3.2. And do you know the exact route or where it goes?
It goes through downtown historical Houma. So you'll pass down Barrow Street, Gabash Street, and then School Street, and down Dunn Street. So it's a whole route. You can find the route on our website, but it's a historical route.
Okay, and do you have to sign up for that before, or that's something that you can sign up that day? Or how
Yes,
does it-
so registration will close tomorrow, but you can register day of the race beginning at 4 p.m. You can come and register day of. So it's $30 to register for the race, and that includes the swag bag and t-shirt. But if you don't plan to walk and run and you just want to come and enjoy the food and the band and the festivities, it's $25 to get in for those who are 21 years of age or older. If you're under 21, it is $15, and those little ones that are 5 years of age and under get in for free. But once you're in the gate, everything is included. All of the food, all of the beverages, all of the activities is included in that admission fee.
Okay, and what type of, food, booths or setup do you have?
Goodness, yes, we have over 35 food booths.
Really?
So some of the dishes include boiled shrimp from Louisiana seafood. We have fried catfish, jambalaya, pastalaya, whichever one you choose, white beans. We have Brooke Snowball Stand going to be out there. We have all types of dishes lined up. So I encourage you to definitely bring your appetite.
Okay, and what other type of live music will they have? I know you had said the bands, but will they also have?
Yes. So the Kings of Neon will be rocking us out for the night, and they will play from 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. And they are just such a high, energetic group of guys that are really going to put on a performance. So we'll have glow lights, glow sticks. So they definitely live up to their name, Kings of Neon.
Okay, and it's one price, all you can eat and drink. Is that
it's
it?
one price, all you can eat and drink. And what a way to wrap up this Teacher Appreciation Week. You know, we talk about, everything that the foundation does for our educators and the supporting staff in our education system, that this is just the grand finale for our teachers to come out and celebrate, a year. We've come through COVID. We've come through Hurricane Ida. We're finally back as a community to really celebrate where we've been, and to celebrate where we are today. So it's just a great way to wrap up the Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yeah, it's nice to get back to normal with having, festivals and not have so much disruption. I know, of course, not everybody's completely recovered yet, but you can see the end of the light a little bit, the end of the tunnel.
Absolutely. Our educators a lot of times spend their own money in their classrooms, and they give a lot of time and talents to our future leaders. And so this is a chance to give them an opportunity to come out and celebrate all that they do. And so, like I said, it will be this Saturday, May 13th. We'll kick off the day with the Battle of the School Bands in the Courthouse Square at 4 p.m. You can register day of the race on Saturday beginning at 4. The race will kick off at 6, and the food festival, the gates will open us at 6 as well. And then we will dance the night away with Kings of Neon until 10 p.m.
Well, that certainly sounds wonderful. You have a QR code up there that as well. I'm not sure if I know how to use that
You
thing.
could just put your phone up to the TV and just scan it. But online registration will close tomorrow, but you will be able to register for the race on Saturday beginning at 4 p.m. And then, of course, if you're not a runner and you're not a walker and you just want to come and listen to the band and taste the delicious food that our food vendors have to offer, you can do that as well and just pay the $25 to get in. And like I said, once you're in those gates, pick up your wallets because everything is included.
And like you said, this is a fundraiser, so that money, what are some of the things that money is going to go towards?
Absolutely. Like in the first segment, we talked about our teacher grants, our new teacher grants, our innovative ed grants. That money goes towards supporting our Dolly Parton Imagination Library and all of our literacy programs that we do throughout the year. So your dollar is going back into our community right here in Terrebonne Parish for our future leaders and our future kids and for our educators.
It certainly, you need good teachers, you need good incentives to help retain them in this area, and I guess that is one way that it can help keep those teachers here.
Yes, yeah, I think just letting them know that we are here to support them. We love our educators, and so we can't wait to celebrate them on Saturday. Definitely want to bring your lawn chairs because we'll have the band rocking it out, and then bring your appetite, like I said, because we have 42 food vendors already signed up. So.
And it's one price, all you can eat. So
you can eat and drink, and the beverages.
And drink, that's true.
Yes, and drink.
And weather's supposed to be good?
Weather is supposed to be absolutely beautiful. I think I have a few board members that have called for good weather. So can't control the weather. I leave that up to them to control the weather.
Well, it's certainly wish y'all the best success and a full turnout. And thank you again for coming on.
Thank you as well. Thank you for having. Also, before I meant to mention, you can also pick up your packets on Friday beginning at 5 p.m. to 7:30 in the Courthouse Square.
All right. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jacob.
Stay tuned for more right here on HTV.